So, I have a question for you guys. I've been thinking about, for a narration, all I fucking do is yell. Like, I just fucking yell. Like, I still talk about the battle, but it's just me yelling instead, because you guys like it when I yell, but I guess it's more, you like when I yell when I'm freaking out about something that's fucking stupid, but how would you guys feel about me narrating a battle where all I do is just fucking yell? Let me know, because I don't want to do one, and then you guys hate it. So anyways, hey guys, it's Wild. We got a match here today against mootypwns. It's a UU match, so, yeah, let's get into it. This is actually a recent match, obviously, so starting to build up my stocks. I thought I'd start uploading some. Anyways, with the new tiers, I got Swampert. I just kind of threw this shit together, so it was just, like, stuff I like. But, I got Swampert, got I think that's just a standard Rotom. I might be Scarfed, I don't remember, though. Machamp, Special Defense Zapdos, Choice Band as Elf, and, Subseed Shaman. On her team, threats, I'm not really looking at too much. Mew, I need to figure out what it does before I approach it. Otherwise, not much else truly threatens me. I can somewhat take on Kingdra as long as it doesn't get up too many Dragonances. Sharpedo, I shouldn't have that much trouble with as long as I keep Shaman or something alive. Her Zapdos, I got plenty of shit for, but for the most part, her team doesn't threaten me too much. I just got to make sure Mew and Kingdra I kind of watch out for. Otherwise, the rest of it, it's just really quick, figure out what it is, and I should be able to handle it just fine. I'm not sure what she's going to want to lead with. I'm thinking maybe Mew, just because, I don't know, but then again, her team structure says otherwise, but Azelf still seems like a good lead, because it looks like it can take at least one hit from something, and then do something bad back. So she leads off with Empoleon. I feel like just tricking right off the bat might be the best option, so I'm going to go right for that, and she goes out to her Flygon. That is going to be kind of nice, because I get her Choice Scarf, and now she thinks that I might want to U-turn, predicting her to switch out or something, but I just go right for Ice Punch, take down that Flygon right out the bat. That's a good thing to have right out of the way, so works for me. She's going to go back out to her Empoleon, though, just get her Rocks going. That's perfectly fine. I can go into Machamp, either scare her out with a Dynamic Punch and hit something else really hard, or I can just try and take this thing out right off the bat, which would be just as favorable, actually, so we might as well try either or, but I do hit her with the Dynamic Punch, and that actually is able to take her out, so that is really nice, because that's just another Pokemon out of the way. Empoleon wasn't that threatening, but something out of the way is always nice. So she goes out to Mew, so she's kind of baiting me into thinking that she has a Psychic or the Psyshock, so I'm going to go to Azelf thinking I can take either or, but she actually predicts that and goes right for Shadow Ball, which will easily take me out, which does suck, because I lose my Azelf. But I get a free switch to my Shaman now. I'm assuming she won't have the Flamethrower, so I do feel safe going into that, and just firing off Seed Flare right off the bat, which she decides to go out to Zapdos, thinking Zapdos can take it well enough, which it can actually, because it does take it fairly well. Don't get a special defense drop, but I decide here, alright, I can take a hit from the Zapdos just fine. Even if she has a Heat Wave, I can take it. I don't want her toxicking a switch or something, so I want to stay in, go for the Leech Seed, just get a little bit of extra recovery going, and then I can switch out to something just because that seems more favorable. So get that Leech Seed rocking, and it's leeching, alright. I don't know, whatever, monkeys. So here I'm going to switch out to my Swampert because I'm like, I can take Heat Wave, I can take Thunderbolt, I can take whatever. Plus, I still haven't got my Rocks up yet. Rocks would be really nice to get up soon. So she's actually going to double switch out to Kingdra, which I wasn't really sure why she went out to Kingdra, but works because she could do something. But instead, she decides to go to her Mew. She doesn't want to use her Kingdra just yet. Plus, I noticed she doesn't have any leftovers on it, so I think she'll want to probably save what Kingdra does for later. So, Mew Psyshocks doesn't really make much sense just because Shadow Ball might have done more. I might be wrong because this is a physically defensive Swampert after all, but I'm not sure in the end. But anyways, she's going to switch back out to Kingdra. I was just leaving in Swampert just to try and hit this thing for as much as possible. So I went for Scald because I think I was predicting a switch to like Zapdos or something, but Kingdra works too. I don't get the burn though, which really does suck, but I don't want to risk her getting set up with too many Dragonances and me not getting any damage output going, so I'm going to go right for Earthquake just to try and hit this thing. She does Dragonance up, and like I said before, since she didn't have any leftovers going, she is going to either have the Life Orb, or she's going to have the Chesto Berry. I'm more thinking the Chesto Berry, looking at how much Earthquake is doing. So I bring her down to just a sliver. It's like, fuck, why didn't you kill, you son of a bitch? So, yeah, now she's going to do her rest. And I predicted her to go for rest. Even if she didn't rest, all she could have done was Outrage, which I could have just taken her out with a Scald after I got hit by it. So I go for the Scald here, and it does a little bit. Don't get the burn, though. I do get a random crit, but that's not going to help me out too much. And I can't remember here if I go for the Scald or I go for the Earthquake. We'll have to see. I go for Scald again because I'm like, alright, I can take hits well enough. Waterfall did a bit less than half, So I do feel like I can take another one. I don't want to take another one, though. But I think I just go for Earthquake again because I need to get as much damage out. Okay, no, I just scalded it because I didn't think anything else on my team could take a hit from Kingdra. So I wanted to try and burn it. Wall Swampert was still alive. So that's what was going on there. But unfortunately, I am low enough where she can take me out right now with Waterfall. And I can't do anything about it. So I'm going to go into Machamp. I feel like that's the best thing. I might have to try and take a hit from Kingdra because I don't have much else. I have like Zapdos, Rotom. That's really not going to do much. But luckily enough, I am able to live the hit, and I just hit her with the Dynamic Punch. So now I gotta hope I get some Confusion Hacks going, which would kind of make up for the fact that I didn't burn with Scald at all. And luckily, I get that Confusion Hack, so now she takes herself out. Randomly go for Ice Punch, doesn't really matter. But that is a dead Kingdra. So now she's going to go to Mew. Machamp has done its work. It's already taken down a Kingdra, already taken down an Empoleon. I can let Machamp die so I can get a free switch to something. So, let it die. Go into my Zapdos. Since it is special defensive, I feel like I could either A, stall at this Mew, or B, just quick take it out. Which I believe I just quick take it out, because I'm like, fuck it. I don't really give a shit, because for the most part, I should have the edge, because she has Zapdos, and she has Sharpedo left. I think that's all she has left. Her own Zapdos, unless she has Toxic, I can win that fight. Sharpedo, if I'm at enough health, I can live one hit from it, so not too scared. So she goes out to Zapdos, she reveals she has Hidden Power and no Toxic. It is obviously Hidden Power Ice, but I just go for Toxic thinking, hey, I should be able to take a hit well enough, so I might as well just quick Toxic off in case you want to try and do some stalling, so that happens. And now I can actually start stalling her out a little bit, so I can start roosting up, doing all that fun shenanigan bullshit. And that's what happens. So roost, she roosts. It's like, okay, you have no reason to stall. I have some reason to stall. Why you do this? Because I'm obviously going to win this fight, because there's no way that she can get out of this. Since I am special defensive, and I do have the Toxic working on her, there's really no hope for Zapdos left, but she's going to try and give hope to it, which, whatever. Her time, because I don't know, whatever. Because I'm pretty sure she has less time on her hands than me to be wasting stalling, so whatever. The point is, yeah, Thunderbolt, I roost because I just want to be in good health for a Sharpedo just in case it's able to threaten me well enough, so I might as well just go for it. She goes for Thunderbolt again, so now she's not stalling and I'm the one that's stalling, so whatever. Point is, monkeys can fly. Where these flying monkeys are, you're going to have to tell me because I'd like to meet them someday. But anyways, take her out with Thunderbolt, and that is a dead Zapdos, obviously. So now, like I said, all she has left, I believe, is Sharpedo. Then again, she might have something else, but I think all she has is Sharpedo. Yep, she goes out to it, and I'm fairly certain I can easily take a hit and then threaten her with a Thunderbolt. Not really threaten her, just take her out with Thunderbolt. But Waterfall does a bit more than I thought it would, but then again, it is a Sharpedo after all. But Thunderbolt goes off, and obviously that'll take out a Sharpedo, and that will make it be the match. So good game, Alina. Yeah, that was one of my first matches in the new UU. I need to build a proper team sometime, and, you know, I'll get that going eventually, but this is my rough team for now. But whatever, so, GG Alina, blah, 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 blah. Hope you guys enjoyed, etc., etc. Rate, comment, sub, and later, guys.